Here's another big story. The International Association of Athletics Federations hearing with regards to the 800-meter world champion Caster Semenya draws to a close today. Semenya is fighting the IAAF following a proposal that she must lower her testosterone levels in order to compete internationally. South Africa's Minister for Sports and Recreation, Tokozile Xasa, is in Lausanne, Switzerland to support Semenya, and she joins us from there via Skype. Minister, always a pleasure having you on the program. Let's get a sense of why you're there in the first place. Give us the importance of that.
Thank you very much, and very good morning to all of you at home. Indeed, you are here in Lausanne, Switzerland, to support our golden girl, Caster Semenya, and at the same time to convey the big message by South Africa through its President Cyril Ramaphosa, to begin to say to her, the entire 57 million of South Africans are behind her. She must not feel that this is her own fight. And at the same time, we are saying, as we fight on these regulations that we have started taking effect in November, we are doing it not just for her because it imparts on the kind of tracks that she's currently playing in, but it would affect South African athletes from Africa that we believe would have an advantage from the environment where we come from, and at the same time, athletes throughout the world whose human rights continue to be violated, because this, we think, medically, it has got an impact that we cannot explain because there is no scientific evidence around it, and they are running away to tell us what is it exactly so that we can be comfortable that it will not affect them going forward. But we are also angry that it targets women.
Look, no doubt it has far-reaching consequences, and Caster Semenya is not only getting support here in South Africa, but it seems the United Nations is throwing its weight reportedly behind the Golden Girl. What's your impression so far about what's been transpired there for this past week?
Yes, because this is the fifth and the last day where they really are dealing with their concluding statements. So far, when we met the team last night, in fact, last night, they were still, cautiously, as they put it, cautiously confident that they've put their case and they think their case will stand the ground. So we are very, very much comfortable that come end of March, we will be getting some results that will talk to the essence of these matters as they would affect our athletes moving forward. But we will not stop with the campaign that we've started. We want to run it until the world can stand up to the injustices and atrocities that are still taking place in some of these international organizations.
Minister, if I heard you correctly, are we expecting a verdict at the end of March, did you say?
Yes, at the end of March. We won't get anything from today, but critical is that all our teams, all people who have come up, even the girl from Burundi who came to testify, all of them pointed to how they are, continuously, without anybody knowing to inject these atrocities to our girls.
If it doesn't go Caster's way, tell us about an appeal process. Is there an appeal process for this?
Well, we will hear if anything could turn, but we are still adamant that it can turn our way. But we will continue because, as you indicated earlier on, that the United Nations has thrown its weight behind. We still think we have a lot of other avenues to convince the world, because an international body has also to adhere to international laws that do not violate human rights. And therefore, such platforms that we are exploring and continue to put our case before and influence, we think will also make a formidable voice.
Minister, how's Caster feeling? How's she holding up? Have you had a bit of a chance to speak to her?
She's wonderful. She's amazing. She is focused. She has all her ducks in a row. She's not phased, and she's just continuing with her programs, education, training, and when she had to also appear for cross-examination, I can tell you she was brilliant.
No doubt you will keep us up to date with what's happening there in Switzerland. Thank you very much indeed, Minister, for your time. Minister Tokozile Xasa speaking to us with regards to the issue about Caster Semenya taking on the IAAF. It's happening in Lausanne in Switzerland.